8 insanely expensive purchases made by NBA players. Subscribe to the channel and comment down below saying I subscribe to enter this month's shoutout giveaway. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Sports Crazies. Pro athletes make absurd amounts of money, but many of them do great things with that largesse, giving substantial amounts to charity and other causes. Then there are other pro athletes who don't do that. They spend their cash on the biggest, flashiest and most ridiculous things they can think of. Here's 8 insanely expensive purchases made by NBA players. Number 1. Kyle Lowry House. Ever since he moved to the Toronto Raptors, Kyle Lowry has changed the face and the results of the entire team, and after almost a decade, the Raptors are once again a force in the NBA. The NBA All-Star has recently bought this beautiful home in Wayne, Pennsylvania, for just $2,650,000, a huge discount from the initial asking price of $6.5 million. So Kyle Lowry is also winning big at real estate. This English manor sits on a massively 4.5 acres plot, boasting 9,298 square feet of living space, 6 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms, and a 6-car garage. Inside it has a media room, a wine cellar, a game room, and of course a gym, while outside it features a large swimming pool, a tennis court, lush gardens, and even an outdoor kitchen. Number 2. Stephen Curry House. Stephen Curry is all kinds of amazing on the court, but off the court, he just likes to lay low in this charming home from Orinda, California.
Pots and pans, like you said, spatulas, bacon grease jars.
You need nothing at the house, no. Yeah, exactly.
Bought almost 2 years ago for just $3.1 million. This home has a true splash of Spanish flair, looking like a lovely hacienda with a nice red roof and courtyard. His home has 5 bedrooms and 4.5 baths, with a romantic decor inside out. It might not be as extravagant as other properties you're about to see on this list, but Stephen Curry likes to show off more on the court. Number 3. James Harden House. James Harden has bought this Mediterranean-style home this year from another former NBA player, Cuttino Mobley. Nestled in the Royal Oaks Country Club in Houston, this $2 million home has sweeping views of the beautiful golf course. The home has 7,100 square feet, with 4 bedrooms, 5.5 bathrooms, a wonderful library with custom built-ins, a massive living room with a stone fireplace. There's also a game room, a theatre room, and a master suite with a fireplace, study, walk-in closets, and a large soak-in tub. Outside, Harden's new pad has an infinity pool, a spa, and a built-in barbecue. Number 4. Jarrett Jack's shoe collection. While having a shoe collection is a pretty common thing, and isn't inherently weird, Jarrett Jack might have gone a little too far with this. Jack has been a successful point guard in the NBA for many years, and has made millions and millions of dollars. He has used at least a few $100,000 of that money towards shoes. Jack has more than 1,500 pairs in his collection, with many of them being expensive and rare shoes.
Everybody wants to look good and feel good on the court, obviously. Flight Club, this one and the Zoom Generation was always my favorite.
He has about 2,000 cubic feet of closet space dedicated just to shoes, which is pretty weird to us. To get a sense of just how many pairs he has, he could almost wear a new pair of shoes each and every day for nearly 5 years. Number 5. Latrell Sprewell's yacht. During his heyday, Sprewell was one of the best scorers, and a very successful scorer at that. He also made a ton of cash, but he wasn't without his issues.
I just felt appreciated, especially coming from Golden State and what happened there. I felt like I came full circle. I'm thankful for it.
He had a notorious fight with a coach and retired from the league after he felt insulted by a multi-million-dollar deal, claiming that it wasn't enough to feed his family. His problems followed him into retirement, as he could continue to afford to pay for his massive $1.5 million yacht. He stopped paying it, and it was eventually sold at an auction for much less than he bought it for. Sprewell also had a house that got foreclosed, and he likely could have kept it if he hadn't spent so much on the yacht. Number 6. Antoine Walker's vehicles. When you are looking for the poster child of the financial instability among NBA players, look no further than Antoine Walker. Despite earning more than $100 million in his NBA career, Walker filed for bankruptcy in 2010. He reportedly had an entourage of dozens of different people that he paid for, and a number of different places of real estate. However, it was his love of cars that caused him the most damage. While most extremely rich people might want a luxury car or two, Walker took it to the next level. He had nearly 10 expensive vehicles, with the crown jewel being a Maybach, which he paid around $450,000 for. Number 7. Michael Air Jordan's $30 million airplane. We all knew that Michael Jordan could fly. but he apparently wanted something a little less taxing on his legs, so he bought a plane. The UNC Hill Powder Blue Gulfstream 4 is a beautiful machine, emblazoned with Jordan's signature 23 and Olympic 6 on the underbelly. Apparently Scottie Pippen wanted the title of his airness as well, when he threw down $4 million on the Gulfstream personal jet. The jet turned out to be a mighty big letdown when Scottie discovered upon purchasing the plane that it would need another $1 million to pass inspection and was grounded for some time. This story has a happy ending for Pippen, who eventually sued his attorney over the inspection issue and was awarded a $2 million settlement in 2010. Number 8. Scottie Pippen's jet. Unless you're a billionaire, there is really no reason to purchase your own personal jet. But if you do, you should probably make sure that it actually works. Unfortunately for Pippen, that is not something he did. In 2002, Pippen thought it would be a good idea to purchase a $4.3 million Gulfstream jet. However, instead of getting a jet to fly around the world with, Pippen got a grounded jet that still needed about $1 million in repairs so it could fly.
You know, looking back at Kobe in 1996, I was in the prime of my career.
It was grounded for years while Pippen sued his own lawyer for missing the inspection on the plane. Pippen eventually got paid $2 million for the ordeal, but was still in the hole for over $2 million. Why you wouldn't make sure a plane can fly before you buy it is beyond us. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos out on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.